Nobody indeed. What is good? Welcome into Driving the Line. My name is Alan Bell. We've got a fantastic show lined up for you today. Happy Saturday. Hope you're all having a good one so far. Game 7. We got a Game 7 tonight. Major League Baseball shout out to the Los Angeles Dodgers handling their business last night. And what a wild ninth inning that was. Everybody that stayed up watched the game. My goodness, man, that is what baseball is all about. We get Game 7 tonight. The two greatest words in sports, Game 7. And Chris Thomas reposted the stream. The 5 greatest words in sports. Chris Thomas reposted the stream. My boy, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. It's going to be an awesome Saturday. All right. Now, let's get after it because on Friday wasn't so awesome for old 8B here. 1-3. But the important one. You see Mookie right there? Don't stray too far. And TJ, shout out, man. Great job. Detroit Red Wings, 1+ power play goal, plus 100. Absolutely smoked it, man. TJ, well done, sir. Okay, now. Didn't mean to hit that button or that button. That's the one we wanted. Producer needs to get on his game today. All right, now the Howie Schwab crew play. Liddy, the Howie Schwab crew play of the day. Where are you going? Game 7, Dodgers money line, minus 150. Blue Jays money line, plus 125. Over 8, under 8. Poll us in the chat. Vote now. We'll update as we always do at the end of the show. Okay. Now. Yeah. Let's not waste any time. Let's jump right into the picks. Okay, let's start it off here. Dodgers, Blue Jays, over 7.5. Now, the total sits at 8, but it's dropping. So just go ahead and grab it at 7.5, minus 125. You'll be able to get it maybe minus 120, but I'm going to go ahead and grab it 7.5. It is the last baseball game of the year. And that makes me sad because I love baseball, but it's the last one. And if you think I'm not taking the over in the last one, then I don't know if you know me or not. Big Joe, Tomachek here. 5504 morning crew. Morning, big dog. Joe, it's good to see you, buddy. So good to see you. Big Michael, good morning. Good morning, buddy. Good to see you, man. Good to see everybody. All right. So I'm going to take the 7.5. I'm going to roll with that over there. Cap Heights King. AOAB, top of the morning, my guy. Let's cash out today. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's go big today. Big today. Big Jeff, morning, AB and crew. Morning, Jeff. Good to see you, brother. Okay. Now I'm going to take the over 7.5. Now, below it is another way to play this game. I'm not saying you have to take this. You can, but you could also change out Texas if you want to. Let me explain. Texas money line, Dodgers, Blue Jays, over 5. We've done this before. Again, I want to get this number down as much as we can. And Big Tony, I saw your text. Sorry, buddy. I meant to get back to you. I apologize. I got caught up. But, yeah, wild one, right? Yeah. If you want a play to get the over, but you want to bring that number down, this is the strategy. Again, I'm not saying you have to roll with Texas. Anybody that's bet on Texas before understands the risk involved in that. They're playing Vanderbilt today at home. That being said, though, if you're looking for kind of the blueprint, this is probably about kind of the best way to go about it. Again, if you want to, switch Texas in and out, absolutely feel free to do that. But I'm going to roll with it over 5 and try to put a something together where if it goes low like it did yesterday, we still got a shot. All right. And then finally, Mookie Betts over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, minus 120. Look, I will never, ever, ever give up on Mookie Betts, ever. The dude is the heart of a warrior. And in Game 7, I'm going to the well with Mookie Betts. Give me over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, minus 120. And then TJ, got 2 plays here. And TJ, appreciate you, big dog. Thank you a bunch, man, for this. This is hugely helpful. New Jersey Devils, 1+ power play goal at plus 100. And then Minnesota Wild, 1+ power play goal, minus 120. Okay. So we have these 5 here. You know we have more. College football. Oklahoma, Tennessee, first quarter over 13.5. Shop your books. We've seen this number all the way at 13.5, down to 10.5, to 11.5. Shop your books if you want to jump on that one. Also, Oklahoma team total over 26.5, minus 120. Miami, SMU over 50.5, minus 115. We've got Texas money line, Louisville money line, plus 135. Georgia money line, Arizona money line, plus 100. And then we also have Indiana in Maryland over 50.5 at minus 115. So those college football plays, combined with Dodgers Blue Jays over 7.5, and or Texas money line, Dodgers Blue Jays over 5, if that's the way you want to get down. And then finally, Mookie Betts over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs minus 120. TJ, the Devils 1+ power play goal, and the Wild 1+ power play goal. And big shout out to my boy Tej on that one. Now, seeing some questions. Let's jump into Major League Baseball. Seeing some questions in regards to the starting pitcher for tonight. Now, you guys are both correct. Nobody's been announced for the Dodgers. It's going to be Shohei Ohtani. But he is correct that it's not updated fully everywhere. Like, I believe ESPN still has undecided. I believe some books have Ohtani. Some books don't have any yet. So, yeah. You guys are all correct. But it looks like it's going to be Shohei Ohtani. But again, you guys ask a great question because this is a game 7. And everything is out the window. Starting pitcher could go 9 innings if possible, could go 1 inning if possible. Everything's off the table for both teams. This is going to be an awesome game. But yeah. So it's going to be Shohei Ohtani versus Max Scherzer, which is an awesome matchup. And what about Mad Max? Dude, shout out to Max Scherzer, man. This guy just absolutely stays in big games. Yep. Liddy. He has to start in order to stay in as DH. Bingo. Freddie Bear, what's up, AB? What's up, Freddie Bear? Good to see you, my dude. How we doing? How'd Halloween go? Did everybody have a good Halloween? I realized I saw my parenting skills in real time. And like the kids would come to the door and I was like, what are you? Are you a magician? Are you all in school? I love you. Here, just take all the candy you want. I had fun with it last night, man. Halloween's awesome. I love Halloween. I loved it as a kid. And the only way the kids can have it the way that we did is if we provide it that way. So, yeah, man. Kids had a blast last night. So did I. It was a ton of fun. All right. Speaking of ton of fun here, let's jump it home runs. All right. Where are we going here? Shohei Ohtani, plus 175. Vladimir Guerrero, plus 350. Freddie Freeman, plus 550. Mookie Betts, plus 575. And your boy Ads, plus 600. All right, where are you going today? Where are you going? Freddie, trunk or treat at church. That's awesome, man. Did everybody have a good time? I love it. Tony said AB's going Mookie today, I think. Okay, so let's present this, talk about the game, and we can come back to it too. I think Vladdy's my answer. Yeah, Tony. Yep. Big Tony, I'm rolling with you, boy. Yeah. I'm going Vladdy today. All right, so here are the odds. We'll jump back to it. Drop in the chat who you're going with. Also, real quick, if everybody get the like button, it would be massive. Massive. I won't ask you for anything else, I promise. If you're watching on your phone, just grab a screen, pull it down, hit like, pop it back up. If you're looking for it, just that thumbs up button. I won't ask you for anything else. All right, back to it. So these are home runs. Drop in who you like. Here's what we got. Shohei Ohtani, Mad Max Scherzer. Dodgers minus 150 on the money line. Blue Jays plus 122. Did anybody jump on the Dodgers plus 200 yesterday? Because if you did, probably happy about that today. Over 8. Now, I got this at DraftKings. It's going down to 7.5. Okay. So if you want to hang tight and wait, you can. The juice will tell you. Minus 118, minus 103. That means that people are betting the under. It's getting more expensive for 8. And then it drops to 7.5 and evens itself a little bit back out. Right. So that's kind of how the process goes. So I'm just going to jump on 7.5. Obviously didn't have time to sit around and time it, but don't really care. I wanted it at 7.5. That's where I'm going to take it. I got it at minus 125. Now, here's the interesting part. So let's take a look at the Dodgers career historicals against Max Scherzer. Mookie Betts hitting 250. He's got a home run. Alex Cole 1 for 5. Tommy Edman 6 for 18. He's in 333 with a home run. Freddie Freeman 56 at bats. 3 home runs against Max Scherzer. 10 walks. 17 strikeouts. Enrique Hernandez 1 for 8. Teoscar Hernandez 2 for 9 with a home run. Clayton Kershaw 0 for 3. Come on, Clayton. Max Muncy 4 for 22. He's got a home run. Shohei Ohtani hitting 500. He's 4 for 8 with a home run. Andy Paez hitting 200. Miguel Rojas hitting 243. He has a home run. There we go. Okay. Now, for the Blue Jays side, getting Shohei's numbers can be a little odd. So I just decided, let's just go back to the last game. Now, this isn't just Shohei, but I just wanted to get a look at what the team looked like facing Shohei, because I don't know how long they're going to face him. I don't know how long Shohei Ohtani is going to pitch in this game. But going off the previous one in this series, Luke's hit 2 for 3. Guerrero, 2 for 4, home run. He blasted one off Shohei. Absolute moonshot. Bo Bichette, 1 for 4. Addison, 2 for 5. Alejandro Kirk, 0 for 4. Varsho, 1 for 5. Ernie Clement, 1 for 4. Jimenez, 1 for 3. Scott, hi, B. Hi, Scott. Good to see you, buddy. So good to see you. IKF, 0 for 4. Yeah, Sid said Springer's hurting, but could hit one tonight. Yeah, I left him off the list, but he's got that hero spot in him, doesn't he? If there's going to be a hero, it's George Springer. The problem is Kirk Gibson's already done that move. I don't believe what I just saw. I can't do Vin Scully. But Vin Scully was the absolute GOAT. Yep, Freddie Bear, man, you said it, baby. Game 7, anything goes. You are correct, my friend. You are correct indeed. So those are the historicals we have. Again, I don't know how long you're going to get either. Now, Max Scherzer probably is going to have a theoretical longer leash. But it's game 7, man. Who knows what's about to go down in regards to that. All right, let me throw the picks back up here real quick, and let's talk some college football here. All right, Dodgers Blue Jays over 7.5, or Texas money line Dodgers Blue Jays over 5, and then Mookie Betts over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs minus 120. TJ Parker is on the Devils 1+ power play goal plus 100, and then the Minnesota Wild 1+ power play goal at minus 120. Lights out said, I can look up Vin reading a grocery shopping list. I swear. Emilio, good to see you. I really like the line mate combos, and both teams scored 2+ for Bruins in Carolina. Beautiful look, my friend. Thank you. Cyclone, if any can bet college football touchdowns, Iowa State, Hansen, touchdown. It's wet and cold here. Great look, great look, great look. Appreciate you. Jinxie, about to get 100X in between tonight and tomorrow. Let's go. Let's go, Jinxie. Let's get it. Let's get it. Okay, let's talk about college football here. So, again, let me throw the picks up. Oklahoma, Tennessee, first quarter, over 13.5, minus 115. Oklahoma, we're also going to take them on the team total, over 26.5, minus 120. Miami, SMU, over 50.5, minus 115. Texas money line, Louisville money line, plus 135. Georgia money line, Arizona money line, plus 100. And then Indiana, Maryland, over 50.5 at minus 115. So jumping into college football here. And please feel free, drop in any college football picks. Major League Baseball, I know people come in and out. Like, don't worry. You don't have to stay on time with what we're talking about this second. Drop in what you got. Also, if you have college props, I'm in the state of Tennessee, and we don't have them. So I don't even have the option to look at them. So if anybody's looking for college football prop bets, I need your help. Scott, great look. And Mateer for Oklahoma against Tennessee. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. Well, I love this, man. I love that you say this. Good morning, everyone. Do small things with great love. I love that you say that. Yeah, totally. Yeah, Ian, how about them Heels finally looking like a real team last night? Yeah. Diego Pavia, anytime touchdown. Yep. For Vanderbilt quarterback. All right, Penn State, Ohio State. So feel free to drop in any thoughts, questions, what you've got. Big Brian Blade, my boy, said I took Indiana, Maryland over 41.5 and Miami, SMU over 41.5 at minus 110. I love that tease, man. Liddy, I want the Jays for TJ. Dodgers be back, however. I really want the repeat since I guaranteed it last year. I love it. Well, Malachi, Tony, and CJ Daniels for Miami should feast today. Yeah. Nice look, man. Appreciate that. Big Jared, I haven't dived into college props yet, but when I get home, I can throw some in Discord. Please do, bro. Please do. And drive safe, big dog. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Big Rich, I like Navy, North Texas over, but it's a lot of points. Also, Vandy plus 3. Yeah. Man, that Vandy, Texas is going to be a game, isn't it? Jeff, also in Tennessee. We do have yardage props at FanDuel. Good look, bro. Jeff, thank you. Great look. I appreciate that. Tony, like the over in Ohio State game, since it was a low total. Penn State, Ohio State. Yeah, let's talk about it. So 18.5 spread. Ohio State's a favorite. Total of 44.5. That is a low total. I don't know what to do with Penn State. After James Franklin's gone. Not that people are just going to just absolutely leave Penn State, but I'm just giving you like the thought process of college players now. When a coach leaves, you've got options, and it's smart to review said options. So yeah. Again, not that that's going to preoccupy them today. It just once you fire a coach, all bets are off. And Ohio State, best team in the country. Offensively, just a juggernaut. Defensively, a juggernaut. They're just, it's Ohio State, bro. Yeah, I mean, that total is low, but it's low for a reason. I don't know what to do with Penn State. And Tony, I ask it right back to you, bro. Like, what do you see, man? This one's hard. I'm not taking Ohio State 18.5, even though that's nothing against Ohio State. That's just a big number. Ohio State's given zero reason to not bet them, They're a machine. Yeah, Ohio State has lost one game against the Red by the hook against Ohio. Yeah, they are ridiculous. Like, if you're betting them, I get it. I'm not, but it's nothing. It's just a number that I don't like. But yeah, Ohio State is just a wagon, as the kids would say. All right, Vanderbilt, Texas. And again, I'm just going to bounce around and talk about games, break them down. So if you have any thoughts, picks, questions, anything, drop it in. We're just going to have some fun, talk some ball. We've also got a full college football preview show that's up right here on the front page of YouTube. Literally, just go to Driving the Lions front page. I organize the hell out of the page. So very easy to find. We got a full breakdown. We got a full breakdown of NFL as well. Freddie Bear, AB, your thoughts on South Carolina versus Ole Miss 12.5. We'll jump to it in just a minute, my man. Yeah. This Vandy Texas game. So Texas offense not that good. Arch Manning had himself a little concussion protocol situation. Yeah, Tony, exactly like we talked about. This total is so low. 46 and a half. There are going to be some stalls in this game. Everything that we do say about Texas's offense, yeah, it can be a problem, a big problem. The defense is pretty good. And all things considered, the issues that they've had to clean up and deal with, I'm fascinated with what that defense does to Diego Pavia. That's the one thing that is Pavia's kryptonite. Because I've seen him for a little while now at Vanderbilt, and the guy's unbelievable. I love everything about him. The kid's heart, I wish I could bottle it. The problem, and it's the same kind of deal. I'm not saying they're the same player, but it's the same kind of deal with a Johnny Manziel style that what they need is room to move. Give me a little elbow room. Let daddy operate, right? If you don't give him that room, though, it's really difficult to do anything because he's not going to laser cannon you from the pocket and just beat you with his arm. He's got to move around. And if you've got big defensive fronts, it can cause him problems. Easier said than done, but that's the one way to handle a wild stallion at quarterback, right? Is that you just pound him into submission quick. So Vandy's offensive line is going to be under fire today. They're under fire every game. And them boys are physical. But it's going to be something here. All right, Miami, SMU. Yeah, Ohio State's D has been really good. Yeah, it is. This team is just a wagon. You're right. They are just physical, smart, don't beat themselves. Ohio State's going to be a problem. Freddie is arch quarterback. Yes, he is, sir. All right, Miami, SMU. So we're on the over 50.5. I am all about points in this game. You've got two teams really needing a good bounce back game. Both of them. Yeah, Tony, Miami fan, but 9.5. No, thank you. It's a weird number, right? On the road as well. Now, I'm all for Miami. SMU is a good football team. They let us down last week against Wake Forest. But that's what I'm talking about, is that they had just one of those, a disaster game. Adam with a great stat right here. First time Miami has left the state of Florida. Great stat. Damn, it is November. That's how you schedule right there. AD doing work. But yeah, I feel Miami, but what I really feel are points. Early game on the road, just get after it. Just start scoring. You know, sometimes when you're going to go play golf, you go to the driving range, and sometimes you get there and you're nice and you're early, right? And you grab a biscuit and you get some balls out on the range and you start with a wedge, start easy, then a 9-iron, a 7-iron, kind of work your way down, get to a driver. Other days, you get there and maybe you're a couple minutes late. And maybe the water in the shower wasn't as great, a little cold. And you get to the driving range and you just yank that driver out and you start popping off with the one. I think that's the kind of day that we're going to see. I think Miami walks right to the driving range, says, forget that sandwich, hand me the driver. And SMU says, oh, you got a driver? I got a driver. And they start going. Because why else would you? Early in the morning, let it rip. I think it's going to be a fun game. There's a chance. I think this could be one of the most fun games that we see today. It's a tough slate, too. West Virginia, Houston. I don't have much on this one. If anybody does, feel free. I just don't. Louisville, Virginia Tech. Louisville, we've got them on the money line. Coming off of, win over Miami. Virginia Tech is a weird football team. They're 3-5, 2-2 in the conference, but they're better than they look. They're not good, but they're a trap, man. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, they know what I'm talking about. Virginia Tech is a weird trap team. Now, I believe in Louisville. Jeff Brom, what they're doing. They're a physical football team. They're not a gimmick. But 10.5, you're on the other side of 10. Be careful. Louisville coming off a big win. Just be careful that spread. Be careful. But we are going to take Louisville on the money line. Indiana, Maryland. Indiana, 21.5-point favorite on the road. 50.5 is the total. We're on the over 50.5. Indiana, 8-0, 5-0 in the conference. Maryland, 4-3, 1-3 in the Big Ten. Another game that I think is going to have shootout flavor. Indiana, Coach Sig, I mean, they're not slowing down for a damn thing. There are no brakes on this truck. It's not that the brakes are out. Sig didn't install them. Don't want them. And I love it. It's so much fun to watch. Now, you're going on the road. Maryland, catch your attention. You know, it's go time. Don't overthink it. Be who you are. It's got you at 8-0. Why the hell would you change a damn thing of what you're doing? But Maryland's going to score points too because they can, and they're at home. I'm going to roll the over 50.5 on this one. Matty, I said, how about those 5-0 Chicago Bulls? Yo, dude, awesome, man. 5-0, bro. Looking sharp, baby. Georgia and Florida, the world's largest outdoor cocktail party. I said it. I'm bringing it back. I'm bringing back all nicknames for rivalry games in college football. That is going to be our lasting legacy. We're bringing the names back. All right, Florida got rid of their head coach, Billy Napier. That's the most important thing to know because that makes Florida an absolute wild card. Do not know what you're going to get. No idea. No clue. And I'm not going to pretend to try to know. I don't think the coaching staff knows. I don't think the players know. Now, they're going to go out and play, and I wouldn't be surprised if they actually go out and play a little good. However, this is not the game. Kirby Smart knows what he's doing. You go see some running the football in this game. Interim coach, he ain't gonna get it. He ain't gonna come in and be Spurrier. Now they're gonna attack, but what I'm saying is, I don't think they're coming out running 9 routes. Right? Hey, go deep, dog. I don't think that's going down, at least early. I think they're going to run the football a little bit, try to get their feet under them, right? Georgia, remember. All right, I swear to God, this is important. Remember Georgia games this year. Tennessee. Keep going. I don't know. But Auburn. I mean, Georgia has been losing in the first half of all of these games, and they've come back, right? Georgia, if Georgia gets down to Florida, they're a great live bet, and it could happen. This could be a great, Great scenario to live bet Georgia. Florida could come out, new coach. There's no film. Like, well, there's film, but like it's just different. And Florida could game plan and scheme up, draw up, 10-play drive, and score. Might not score the rest of the game. You know what I mean? Like, it could be one of those. So keep an eye there because Georgia has done it over and over and over and over this year. They're dangerous on that. They play 60 flipping minutes. 60 minutes, not a second less, man. They play tough. Barely. Mental 5-6-7-4. What's up, baby? Florida or LSU the better job? Louisiana has a lot of in-state talent you can lock down. God, that's a tough question. And that's why those two teams and schools hate each other because they're kind of the same deal. They're both the state program, and they got money, and states recruit. Now, I'll say this. The better job that is brutal. Florida has the better in-state recruiting. Like resources, it's Florida. It's not even close. Florida has ungodly money. Not that LSU doesn't. I'm not saying that. But Florida is so rich in natural resources that it's insane. You could play football year-round. You can practice year-round. You've got, think how big the state of Florida is. You have every resource imaginable, right? The fact that LSU and Louisiana can go neck to neck with that shows you how good of a program that is, right? The state of Louisiana does not have the money the state of Florida does. It does not have the size. It does not have the people. It doesn't have the numbers. And it goes toe-to-toe right there. That's how good that program is, right? So it's a tough question, but if you're asking me in regards to just looking at it, blank candidate, it's Florida. Because you have every resource imaginable. Yeah, but God, that, man. Look, and here's the other part, too. LSU, that new head coach, he going to go straight to the state of Florida and start recruiting, right? So they could take your natural resources and make it not a natural resource. We got lock on corruption. I'll say this. I love everything about LSU. Not that I don't about Florida, but I love everything about LSU. I love the way that they approach athletics. I love the way that they want to be aggressive. I love the fan base. I love all of it. All of it. The governor stepped in and said LSU's AD ain't doing a damn thing. And then he got fired. Oh, dude. College sports, man. Nothing beats it. Yeah, so going to be a fun game. Notre Dame, Boston College. Don't think too much about this one. Boston College is not good. Bill O'Brien up there, not going well. 1-7. Notre Dame, pick your number. I don't know if I'm betting a team minus 30.5 on the road. I'm not going to get in the habit of doing that. But Boston College is that bad. So, yeah. Texas Tech, Kansas State. I don't have anything on that. Matt said Louisiana is the dumbest governor in the U.S. It gets wild. Once politicians start getting involved, I've seen it in Tennessee. I understand completely. I understand. I understand chaos. I've lived it. Yeah, Texas Tech, Kansas State. I don't have much on that. It's going to be a good game. I just don't have much. Virginia, Cal. Virginia, 5.5-point favorite on the road. Cal is. They're throwing some disrespect at Cal a little bit on this. Now, Virginia's legit. 15th in the country, 7-1, 4-0 in the ACC. 5.5. I don't know if they win this game. I think I'm going with Cal on the points here. All right. Freddie Bear, you'd ask South Carolina, Ole Miss. Ole Miss minus 12.5, total of 55.5. So I'm all about Ole Miss in this one. Lane Kiffin has an interesting history with South Carolina. And let me take you back. David said, Virginia wins big. A good damn team. They are a good team. Tina, happy weekend, crew. Happy weekend, Tina. So good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. All right. So if you remember when Lane Kiffin was the head coach at Tennessee in 2009, and he came in and he was recruiting Alshon Jeffrey. And Alshon Jeffrey was down to South Carolina and Tennessee, and he ended up going to South Carolina. And Lane Kiffin said something to the effect of, yeah, go to South Carolina, learn how to pump gas, right? One of those. Yeah, go to that school, right? Well, they've never let him forget it. And I think it might work against them today. Lane Kiffin pounds South Carolina. That's what he does. Take Ole Miss. Don't overthink it. It's a true story. There's just ever since then, there's not been a lot of love between Lane Kiffin and South Carolina. They don't play a whole lot. But yeah. Yeah, don't overthink it. Ole Miss is kind of pick your number, you know. Purdue and Michigan, I'm not going to spend a bunch of time on it. Michigan is handling their business. If you've got a play on this one, let me know. But I don't know. I mean, Michigan at 21.5. I mean, Michigan plays the same kind of style ball that Ohio State does. Even though me just saying that sentence made both fan bases just vomit, and I apologize for that. I respect the hatred. But they're kind of the same team in regards to what they want to do. And that's pound you into submission. Yeah. I mean, pick your number with Michigan. I'm not playing 21.5, but do what you do. Georgia Tech. Now, Girth Brooks, my boy, I saw you talk about Haynes King and the Heisman. Haynes King's a stud. Look at Georgia Tech, 8-0, 5-0 in the ACC. Tech's only a 4.5-point favorite. NC State, not bad, but I think Georgia Tech is an excellent money line candidate today. If you want to play Georgia Tech 4.5, I get it. But it's a road game, night game. We'll see, but feel pretty good Georgia Tech here. Just don't go crazy. Be smart on that one. Oklahoma and Tennessee. What a game. Okay. Strap in and sit down for a second. Let's talk about this game. So last year, this was the big inflection point game of the entire Nico situation. You remember? It all started with the Oklahoma game from last year. Now, it has nothing to do with the game this year. But what I'm saying is that it's already a big game. And when you throw things around, like Josh Heupel played at Oklahoma, was the quarterback at Oklahoma. He loves Oklahoma. He wants to beat Oklahoma badly. I am giving you the raw emotion of what it is. Now, here's the thing with Tennessee. I think it's the number one scoring efficient offense in the country, or at least up there. They can score on anybody. I don't give a damn who you put in front of them. But is a test here. Oklahoma's defense is legit. Very legit. John Mateer, quarterback from Oklahoma. Look, we're taking the over in the first quarter at 13.5. Again, shop your number. We saw some. Matty Boy, I think he found it like 10.5. 11.5. Tony, I think he had it at Hard Rock. I believe 11.5. I think that's what you said. So shop your books. But we're going to take the over first quarter. We're also taking Oklahoma team total over 26.5. The big problem is Tennessee's defense. It's bad. It's very bad. If anybody's watched Tennessee this year, it's been the same thing every game. Tennessee's offense, you know why they score a lot of points? Because they have to score a lot of points. They have to. Now, I think we're going to see points in this game early, but it could die down for a while. It's one of those games that could be exciting as hell in the first quarter, and then the second and third could be snooze fests, right? You go see running the football. I don't hate the under. And you know me, I love overs, and I understand these two teams, but there could be slow going there for a little while. Could get boring. Might not. I could be completely wrong. There's a chance that both these teams score 1,000 points. But I think it's going to be pretty exciting early, and then I think it's going to be a war. Because let me say this. Do you know what else is on the line that's not on the line, but kind of on the line? You remember last year in this game? Kind of on the line, not on the line. Look at these records. 6-2, 6-2. Oklahoma and Tennessee. You know what today kind of is? Kind of a big step if you want to make the college football playoff. It's kind of a big one for both teams. It's going to be a war. But yeah, we're going to take the first quarter over with both teams. I got a 13.5. But if you get it 10, 11, 12, do your thing, and more power to you. Love you. Get it. Don't worry about me. I'll hang tight back here at 13.5. Save yourself. No. Yeah. We're also going to take Oklahoma team total. Adam, it is the month of November. Separate the contenders from the pretenders. Bingo. Exactly that. Hard Rock is at 12.5 now for first quarter minus 125. That's a big difference, too. I'll tell you why. Now, first quarters can be tough, but think of scoring. Touchdown, 7 points. Field goal, 3 points, 10. Field goal, 13. Right? At 12.5 and 13.5 is a big difference. And 11.5 and 12.5 can be too. But, yeah. Grab that 12.5 if you can. It's got John Mateer first touchdown. Yeah, he's liable for it. A quarterback for Oklahoma. That's a tough dude. I like Mateer a lot. He's a good player. I like Oklahoma a lot. Brent Venables, their head coach. Like, Oklahoma's a good football team. It's going to be a big game here. That place going to be rocking tonight, man. It's going to be a madhouse. USC, Nebraska. You talk about another good game. USC, 4.5 point favorite on the road. Total of 59.5. Blade, what are we doing, bro? Left side, strong side. It's going to be a game. USC on the road. That's the question. Can USC do it on the road? Hawk, Moneyline Mateer. That's a great name. That's a great name, dude. If Oklahoma wins tonight, like, we got to call them that. And they might already do. I might be the one late jumping in, but Hawk, that's a great nickname. Yeah, can USC do it on the road? And Nebraska. Everything's all right. 6-2. We all right. Okay? Had ourselves a loss. It's okay. All we can do, and I'm speaking as if I was the coach, if I'm Matt Rule, all we could do is win today. We don't play the college football playoff today. We don't play the Big Ten championship today. We don't play any of that. We play SC. Let's go out and beat SC. Right? Girth Brooks, going to the blackout game tonight, Lincoln. Go Big Red. Yeah, this game's going to be awesome. And let me tell you, Nebraska fans, buddy, you could put a Nebraska game on Saturn, and they'll send 90,000 Nebraska fans there. The Nebraska fans are big and rowdy and everywhere. I love it. I'm with you. Yeah, Tizzle's on SC. It's a scary game tonight. We'll probably parlay something Nebraska and move the Huskers up to 10.5. I dig that move. All in on that move. But after the loss and the Matt Rule, the Penn State talk, like all that mess, like first off, that doesn't even matter. It means nothing to anything. And number two, I think Matt Rule, I don't think anybody's going anywhere. What I mean by it is, let's handle our business tonight. Like it's going to be a war, and I think Matt Rule knows it. Now Lincoln Riley knows it too, but Hawk. Yeah, I think Nebraska's had sellouts basically my whole life. Insane. It is insane. I know. Their fan base is so deep. So deep. It's so deep. Exactly. Yep. Got a 2-year extension this week going. Exactly. Everybody's good. No concerns. None of that. Like, everybody's good. And the best way to have everybody happy and just go out and win this game. I'm rolling with Nebraska here. Outright. SC, I love you. Tizzle, I love you. But I think I'm all in. I think Nebraska outright. I think it's a big celebration night tonight. Cincinnati and Utah. Another great game. 17th ranked Cincinnati on the road, 24th Utah. Utah 10.5 point favorite. Total of 55.5. Give me Cincy plus 10.5. Now, I think that Utah wins this game, but the problem betting it is that 10.5, man, is you're in no man's land. Can't parlay it with something, a little quick 2-legger or some. I mean, you can, but you're going to have to take a risk on the other side. That number's just out there. Give me Cincy. And this could be one of those games, as Blade was talking about. Again, I know that, it's not smart, conventional nature to tease college games. That's more built for professional games, a 3-point league. But this could be the scenario where you could look at it. Hawk, I played Bearcats plus 7 line, came out, line moved to 10.5, and I hammered it again. Yeah, I'm with you. I like Cincinnati. I'm all in. I like Matt Rule. Now, I have nothing against Lincoln Riley. I got nothing against SC. Hey. It's dope. Everything about SC is dope. But I think it's celebration time. I'm feeling it for Matt Rule. Let's go. I like Matt Rule a lot. And let me tell you, you want to be a god? You want to be a god? Unlock Nebraska. Do it. Buddy, they got all the money. They got all the people. They got everything. Resources, state, everything. You want to become a god? Win at Nebraska. You will be remembered forever. Forever. They'll do it. Nebraska's got it all, man. That's going to be an awesome game. Freddie Bear, how about the over 55.5 in the Utah game? Yeah, I mean, first off, let me say I'm not going to pretend to be the most knowledgeable on both of these teams. Girth, Huskers haven't beaten a ranked team in forever, like a decade ago. Hey, let me tell you this. I got a lot of love for Nebraska folks because Nebraska is a lot like Tennessee. Tennessee went through a lot of crap too. 20 years of it. It ripped my guts apart. Honestly. But you know what? I saw what happened when a new coach came in, and I saw the excitement, and I'm seeing the exact same thing in Nebraska with Matt Rule. The exact same thing. I think these guys are for real. It's a big one, and you got to go out and handle your business. But there's an excitement with him. And Matt Rule's got it too. Like, they're in a good spot. They're in a good spot. I don't want to hype anything up. I don't want to do that. But I got a lot of love for Nebraska. And I want to see this thing back because that's where they belong. And everything is better when Nebraska's great. USC too. College football is great when both of these teams are banging, dude. I love it. It's a great uniform game too. Great uniform game. Especially go with the blackout. Oh, man. All right, so let's get the picks. Jixie said I need some locks. You know what? Me too, big boy. All right, Oklahoma, Tennessee, first quarter for 13.5. Again, shop your books. You could get that 12.5 as Tony showed. And then other books might even have 11.5. So check that. Oklahoma team total over 26.5. We like Oklahoma. Miami SMU over 50.5. Texas money line, Louisville money line plus 135. Georgia money line, Arizona money line plus 100, and then Indiana and Maryland over 50.5. Gert said, "You too late, my guy. You done hyped it, right?" Hey, you know what? Then let's hype it. Then only way to go about it. Only way to do it is through it. Big one tonight. Big one tonight. Look, I'm going to be watching Tennessee, Oklahoma, but I'm going to be watching that game too. All right. So this is college football. Let me get to Major League Baseball and hockey as well. And again, shout out TJ and shout out to everyone in the chat that drops in picks too. Please. But number one, thank you. Number two, make sure to promote yourself and your brand and all of that. I know a lot of shows, they don't like when people do that. Dude, you're in here giving us picks. Please promote yourself. The least you can do. Thank you. All right. Dodgers, Blue Jays over 7.5, minus 125. Texas money line, Dodgers, Blue Jays over 5. If you want to bring that baseball number down and pair that, again, I'm going to roll with Texas, but you could, pick your spot. Mookie Betts over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs at minus 120. New Jersey Devils, 1+ power play goal at plus 100 from TJ. And the Minnesota Wild, 1+ power play goal at minus 120. Okay. All right. Let me get the Howie Schwab group play of the day, and then we'll jump out of here. I don't want to keep you guys. I know it's the weekend, and you got stuff, got stuff going on. Not to mention we got game 7 tonight too. So don't want to keep you too terribly late. All right, the Howie Schwab, as I pull the poll results up. Which way did you go? Game 7 tonight in the World. All right, you're going with the Dodgers on the money line at minus 150. You're going with the Blue Jays on the money line at plus 125. You're going to go with the over of 8, or are you going to go with the under of 8? And let me pull up the results here. See where you went. Let's see. Dodgers, minus 150, 49%. Blue Jays money line, 39%. Over 8, 8%. Under 8, 4%. Yeah. That total is tough. I know. It is. Okay. Okay. Let's we'll get out of here and we'll cut it because again, I know everybody has things that they have to do in on this blade. This is the best wagering show, bar none, with the best group of people. Absolutely. I love it. It definitely is, man. It definitely is. Liddy, hey, build that Liddy brand, baby. And good luck to you. Good luck to TJ. Good luck to Kev. Good luck to everybody that's a Dodgers fan. Good luck to everybody that's a Blue Jays fan. Cannot wait. And then obviously college football too. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful Saturday. We'll be live Sunday, 10 a.m. Eastern normal time. Till then, best of luck. Catch his tickets, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks. Who's got it better than us? Nobody!